What have you got?
I made you copies of the patient files we could salvage. 42 out of 57 patients, all women, all poisoned with chemo they did not need, all willing to testify. Is this enough?
For fraud?
For homicide.
You want him to stop practicing today? I go in front of a special grand jury with fraud charges, and the Department of Professional Regulations will pull his license the minute I do. And when his lawyer sees what we have, he'll roll. Look, you turn up new information after that, we can go back for another bite at the apple and use the fraud case as evidence. Aaron, he stops practicing the minute I walk in. How's your sergeant?
It'll be a lot better with a homicide conviction.
Voight. What? Hey, you made a deal? What kind of deal?
It's a year's license suspension.
Are you kidding me?
5 years probation, $14 million.
No jail time?
You think these women want to get dragged through a trial?
I think those women want justice. I do.
If he loses, he could appeal 4 years. How many of them have that kind of time?
He didn't just defraud people, Dana. He murdered them.
But we can't prove it. The judge advised us to take this based on the evidence. State's attorney agreed until you get me new evidence. My hands are tied.
Hey. I need your help.
Well, at first blush, clinically, classic psychopath, preying on the weak. All these women are marginalized by age or race and physically or emotionally removed from any support.
Well, we know from phone records 4 of these women knew each other. And from there, we discovered they met in a chat room, compared notes. They agreed to meet with him, and as best we can tell, confront him about his methods. So, my question is, how could he have managed to pull them in for more rounds if they were already skeptical?
Cancer diagnosis is so much uncertainty. People are looking for a guide through the process, someone they can trust.
A savior.
And if they'd walked away, what would they have? Psychopaths control their victims to get that charge they crave. Now, telling a healthy woman she has cancer, oh, there's a thrill. Probably where he started, right? He does that, doesn't get caught. So he escalates to the next stimulus, treating her, becoming her champion. I wager heavily we look into this guy's past. There's mistreatment by women. Now he's flipped it. I used to be subject. Now I'm God.
Would you be willing to testify to that?
In order to take the stand, I gotta get a fully formed diagnosis, right? Speak to him directly.
Well, he ain't pleading insanity. And I promise you, his lawyer's not gonna let you anywhere near him.
Dr. Charles, sorry. I just wanted to let you know that Jessica Pope, she didn't make it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the thing about psychopaths, love to hear themselves talk. Thank you. Whoa. You're that doctor from the news. I'm sorry. Dr. Daniel Charles, Chicago Med. Man, they sure are going after us these days, aren't they? Are you out on bail? I mean, why are they even charging you in the first place? Can you explain that to me? Must be so hard to distance yourself from cancer patients.
When you got into medicine, did you expect to save everyone's life?
But to lose patients over and over, watch them get diminished by illness.
The U.S. is so far behind. I have a series of cocktails that are revolutionary. Other doctors don't approach my methods or my numbers. That's what should be on the news.
It should be on the news. And of course, I mean, they never question your therapies, right? I mean, what?
Do they have a medical degree?
Exactly.
Do they cure cancer? That shuts them up. No, bottom line, they're afraid for their lives. And they come to understand I'm the only one who can save them.
What a lovely watch.
It's beautiful, right? Yeah, I got a guy, Howard, on South Wabash. This retails $75,000, easy. He gave it to me for $45,000. If you're interested, I can give you his info. He can hook you up. I mean, look at this thing.
Wow. Gorgeous. Really gorgeous.
Yeah.